Hello, Odne C and Odne A. I'm just going to explain to you the assignment that I have just finished creating for you. Actually, it's an assignment that I got from Brian, but he shared it with me, and I did a few tweaks and twerks, and now it should be set for you as well. So, what you have to do is that you're going to make a commercial. Reklame in Danish. You're going to make your own commercial, but not just that. You have just a short, let's say, guide that you have to go through before you make it. So first of all, I'm going to show you where you can find information on how to do this. So this is Odne C, but it's going to look quite similar for you, Odne A. You go to Filer or Files, then you go to the English folder. Then you find the folder commercial, and then we now have this document called Make a Commercial. You click that, and now you have quite a long document, but do not fear, I will go through it quickly. You can read it yourselves, okay? This is an oral assignment, which means that you have to make a video for me. And I know that a few of you pretty comfortable doing it, a few you are not, but you have to get used to this because I need to hear it from you. I have to give you some grades soon. I think when we reach May, I have to give you your second grades. Standpunktskarakter. So I need to hear something from you. I need to hear you speak English, and I need to see what you can do. This is a creative task, so I think you can have quite fun with it. First of all, you're going to make your own creative commercial, and you need to get into character. So you have to imagine that you own an advertising company called Creative Commercials. Your job is to plan and produce commercials for customers who want a product sold. So we are, playing, doing a bit of role playing here. That you have to imagine that you are actually working at a creative company doing advertising. Before you are turned loose on your first project, you need to know a bit about creating a successful commercial. First of all, you need to persuade your customer. You need to persuade them about getting you to do the task. So, you want them to buy your product. And there are several different ways that you can do this. And here are some examples that I'm not going to show you now. You can watch them yourselves, but put in, and Brian have put in some links to different commercials that will give you some inspiration. And you can use humor. And we have 3 examples here showing some funny commercials. That's the way of doing it. You can use common sense. Why shouldn't the customer buy your product? As in these examples. And they will often be, you've all watched these toothpaste commercials where it looks like an expert sitting there saying, this toothpaste will prevent your teeth from getting rotten and caries and things like that. Or you could repeat certain things so we are sure that the viewer will remember your product. So you keep saying the name of the product. Then we have a thing about slogans. And many commercials are remembered usually by having a slogan or catchphrase. Here are some that help sell millions of the product. And here are some slogans or catchphrases that you have to look up and see where they come from. I'm pretty sure you know most of them, actually. And it's quite funny because I actually remember commercials back from when I was a child. I can actually sing the whole song because I remember them so well. So it's very clever to have a good slogan. Then you have to design a logo. And I know that a few of you are very fond of making these or playing these Kahoots where you have to guess the logo. So I'm sure that you're very well rounded when it comes to actually seeing and understanding these logos. So we have some logo emotion guides here. Can you identify them? Or are there some that you don't know? Why have they chosen these colors for the logos? Take the logo challenge. You can actually do a quiz here. And take a look at it to get inspiration as well. Now you've made it through your training course when you've been through all of this. and watched all the inspiration videos. Now you have to produce your own commercial. And you can easily work on this with a partner if you prefer. You can use Team Upcuts to communicate and organize, or you can use FaceTime, whatever suits you, okay? If you decide to work with a partner, you have to let me know. I will like to know the groups, okay? So I can write them down. So you have to send me a message saying that you're working with him or her. Otherwise, I assume that you're working by yourselves. So you need to do a brainstorm where you figure out what product you're going to do a commercial for. So it could be, let's say, I want to make a commercial about this lovely frying pan. Okay, well, now you've chosen your product. It's a frying pan. Now you need to come up with words and ideas that are connected to the product. So it could be this amazing stick-free frying pan will help you make the best scrambled eggs in the world, or whatever you come up with, okay? You have to ask yourself what kind of customers you want to attract. So what is your target group? Do you think that young children will buy frying pans, or is it perhaps adults who would buy a frying pan? Or, well, it's up to you to decide who your target group is, okay? Then you have to highlight the benefits. Why is this frying pan so good? Why is this better than other frying pans? And then build up your image, find a slogan and perhaps a logo if the product doesn't exist in real life. So you can make your own logo and come up with a slogan as well. Then you plan your commercial. You have to find out how to film and write a script, decide camera angles, write a storyboard, etc. And remember all the things that you learned on your training course. Now you need to use your cell phone to film it and edit it. And then you need to present your finished film to the client. So you have to send it to me. And I've come up with a smart way, hopefully, of actually sending me things, because we have had lots of troubles sending files to each other. So now there's this thing called Firefox Send. I'm just going to show you quickly. And I'm just going to go here and say Firefox Send. You can see I've already used this page. Now you just click here, the first link. And if you have your file, you can do this on your phone as well. So if you have your video and it's finished, you edit it, then you just upload it here. You find it and you upload it. Then you will get a link here for your video that you can just copy paste and send to me on Teams. It should work very well. I've heard from other teachers from other schools that this is the easiest way of sending things. So that's good. And then you just send it, and then I will watch it. And I've given you a bit more than a week. It might be too little time. I will have to talk to you by the end of this week to see whether or not you need more time. But for now, you have until Wednesday next week. We'll see how that goes. Okay. But I'm looking forward to see your commercials. And remember to think of all these things. Remember to ask. I've actually worked at an advertising company with people who made these commercials, so I should know a thing or two about it. But yeah, looking forward to see your work. Bye.